Well, the wheels are starting to fall off a little bit, but hopefully 2 victories today will get us back on track. Couldn't be tougher though, as we're away in Oxford for a double header. Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2024 and another part of the non-league to Champions League journey with South Shields. Today we have 2 matches against Oxford United, one in the FA Cup and then one in League One, both away from home. And I tell you what, 2 victories would do us the world of good, because since you were last with me, we haven't managed to win any matches. It's been quite dreadful for a reasonable while, actually. Since our 6-0 victory against Accrington Stanley, we haven't won a game in the league. We beat Chester, of course, 4-2, but that was a bit of a struggle as well. We lost 2-1 to Wigan Athletic. Isaac Hayden scoring a penalty in that game. We were 1-0 up for a long period. Similarly, we were against Portsmouth before a 91st minute equaliser. We then lost to Peterborough 3-0 in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. We did just play a heavily rotated side in that one, so wasn't that surprised. We were then 1-0 up against Barnsley, didn't manage to hold on to it, and they came back and won that 2-1. We were then 2-0 down to Port Vale in the next match, but did manage to come back into that through goals with Kuya and Henry Fieldson. We're still doing very well in the league. We're 6th place at the moment, so we've almost got to put it into perspective of we weren't expected to do anywhere near this well, and we are doing all right this season. So we just need to chill out a little bit and hopefully get the team back on track. So let's have a little look at the team for today in the first match of 2 against Oxford United in the FA Cup. Second round, of course, we want to get through. The third round, we'd love to draw a Premier League club, test ourselves against that standard of opposition, but we're already starting to get messages about the fans criticising the tactics and all of that. But we did go through a rough patch last season. We pushed through it. We just ground through with the same tactic. A couple of signings in January and went on to win the league. So I'm going to keep trusting it. So we have got Miles Boney in goal, Lafudu, Nallo, Fieldson and Lewis in defence, Whittaker and Hayden holding the midfield with Robert Briggs in the middle of the park. Motley Henry and Kuya will start behind Ethan Wheatley up top. So here we go then, the first of 2 matches against Oxford City today, and this first one absolutely I think is the priority match. We'd love to get through in the FA Cup. Could be a nice little distraction from the league for us, and an opportunity to go and get into the third round and be in the hat with the big boys. And yeah, we have the potential to do that. We've beaten plenty of teams this year, but we're just not in the best of form at the moment, and it is quite difficult to watch. And that is exactly the sort of thing that's been happening. They go 1-0 up within 30 seconds, and that is really, really disappointing. And it was a good ball through, wasn't it? But realistically, Fieldson could have done better there. And it's 1-0 Oxford. And as it stands, we're going out of the FA Cup. Still a long way to go in this match, but you feel like with the way the form is at the moment, this is what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, maybe we do have to think about a tactical change, but I was taught about this last season and we just persisted and eventually it turned around again. I sort of feel if we just panic and start chopping and changing, it might change the dynamics of the team a little bit. We might be in real trouble then. Maybe the tactic is why we've been overachieving for so long. I really don't know. But what I do know is that this FA Cup journey is very much coming to an end. It's 2-0. That was just comedy of errors there, punched out by Miles Boney. But yeah, that just wasn't good, was it? And yeah, one touch and it's 2-0. And we have not looked at the races so far today. But this is exactly how we played against Port Vale in the last match. Port Vale, of course, came up with us from League Two, so we're very familiar with Port Vale and the way they play. And yeah, I mean, they tore us apart in the first half, just like Oxford have done there. So 2-0. What could we do? What could we do to spice things up here? I mean, centrally is where we're really struggling right now. There's Hayden. No. Kuya couldn't do anything with it. He has Lewis on the ball. He's lost it. And that's kind of what we're doing at the moment, is just not keeping hold of the ball very well. It's Fieldson, finds Robert Briggs. Good ball to Kuya, but again, disappointing pass there. But Nallo wins it back, and we're once again building from the rear. Here's Lafudu, gets it to Whittaker. Lafudu forward to Motley Henry now. Motley Henry still going. Motley Henry into the middle, and there goes Ethan Wheatley, but it is offside. And that is a devastating blow, because that could have been us being sparked back into life. But instead it's a disappointment of an offside goal. Right, coming up to 60 minutes played. I think we have to go for a cap 5 here. So Glatzel's going to come on. Romeo Beckham is going to come on. Hargreaves is going to come on. Adekuni is going to come on. And Kuya is going to come off. I'm going to put Stefan Ronco on that left hand side, and yeah, it's a cap 5, and it's a last throw of the dice in the FA Cup this year. And yeah, as I say, it's a really tricky spell at the moment, because there's some games in there that we absolutely should have won. And, you know, you can see how much possession we've got. We're not a bad side. We're just not quite on the right side of luck at the moment. And Oxford are going to deservedly head through to round 3 unless we can muster something up here. Here's Whittaker. Finds Nallo. Hayden forward. There's Ronco. Chance for Ronco, and Ronco scores. Is he onside? No, he's not. Well, there you go. That just about sums up the day, doesn't it? But nice ball through, and Ronco only marginally offside there. Good finish, though. Yeah. Disappointment. 4 minutes of added time. Well, here comes a corner kick for Oxford. They'll be feeling good. They're through to the next round of the FA Cup. Oh, it'd be so frustrating if we scored there, especially after 2 disallowed goals. Would sort of sum up our luck at the moment. Here's Adekuni. Finds it to Lewis. No, Ronco. Finds Glatzel. And that's booted forward, but just no cohesion there between these boys. They just seem all over the place right now. Here's Taylor. He whips it in. Should have been 3. Should have been 3. And there it is. Our misery is over. We are out of the FA Cup at the second round phase and never really looked into it. I've got to say, we were pretty poor there. But it is what it is. We've now got to try and take what we've learned, put it into practice against Oxford in the league. Okay, quite a few changes for the match against Oxford United. Round 2, take 2, whatever you want to call it. Maresma comes in, our Estonian wonder kid. He comes in at right back. We've brought in Ollie Norburn into the midfield. Romeo Beckham comes in on the right-hand side, and Paul Glatzel leads the line up at top. So, yeah, just trying to switch up the team, get the team going again, and we shall see what happens here. Obviously, we lost the match against Oxford in the FA Cup through just absolute stupidity in the first 10 minutes. So hopefully we can turn it around. We're out of the Cups for this year now, so we've only got the league to focus on. We got 26 more games after this one to try and remain in the sort of playoff picture, which would be absolutely awesome if we could do that this year. We're absolutely not ready for the championship, but have we been ready for any division so far? We want to keep up with this success story, and we're not ready for it to end just yet. Here's Paul Glatzel with a great chance, and Glatzel scores, and that's what we needed. What a start to there. It's Romeo Beckham with the assist as well, so 2 of the changes involved there, and I think it was Maresma that started it all from the right back position, got it to Romeo Beckham, and that is a beautiful pass through to Paul Glatzel, who sticks it into the back of the net, and it's now Oxford 0, South Shields 1. And that is the complete opposite start to what we had last time. So, fingers crossed. It's a sign that possibly things are turning, but this could be Oxford right back on terms, and it is literally 30 seconds later, and Oxford are back in it. Ah, dearie me. Dearie me. What can you do? Here's Lewis. Gets it to Kuya. Oh, it's in. Is he onside? I think he is. Glatzel's got 2. Hey, Paul Glatzel. Wow, that was a bit cheeky. I mean, Kuya seemed to be the one that was about to score there, but Paul Glatzel has stolen it, and it was Kuya in there, and Glatzel with the header. That's 2-1. Wow. Okay, that moves us up to 4th position as it stands. Which is pretty crazy, isn't it? Obviously, we've still got a very good goal difference, helped by a fabulous start to the season. And Miles Boney being back in goal gives us a little bit of hope. Obviously, it's been since he's been out of the team that we've struggled a little bit more. But as I say, we'll see. Here's Glatzel, gets it to Beckham now. Here's Nallo. Nallo to Maresma. Maresma, here's Hayden. Hayden to Lewis now. Lewis in his inverted wing-back role. Still going. This is very good from Adam Lewis on this left-hand side. What can he do with it? Whips it in towards Jack Whittaker, who's surely going to shoot. Jack Whittaker still going into the middle, and Romeo Beckham puts it in. The 2 changes have definitely worked wonders. That is what we're talking about. Excellent, excellent stuff from the boys. Adam Lewis over to Jack Whittaker, who I thought was going to shoot, but he got it in. And while Romeo Beckham was waiting there, and he makes it 3-1. What a turnaround this could be in our season. It really could be. It's a shame we couldn't do this in the FA Cup, but it's still not over just yet. Here's Adam Lewis. Now, can we go and get a 4th maybe? Oh, Kouya loses it. And now it's whipped in. Oh, headed away from Nallo. That is brilliant defending. Here's Maresma. Gets it to Nallo. Hayden. Here's Norburn. Finds Lewis now. Lewis still going. This is good. Lewis over the top, and here's Paul Glatzel. Oh, I thought it was going to be his hat-trick. That was so close. But that is the Paul Glatzel we know and love. And if he can start getting into those areas, yeah, we could be in for a very, very fun second half of the season. Here's Fieldson. Over the top it goes. But, yeah, can't do anything with it. Taylor switches the play, but Adam Lewis intercepts. Hayden. Collins again. Forward it goes. And this could be 3-2 coming up here. And this match is not over just yet. Oh, and it is into the back of the net from Franklin. Oxford 2. South Shields 3. And it's so tough. Because you feel like we could throw this away here. But we've had a very good half of football. Looking a little bit more like our old selves. Right. What do we say? Yeah. Created loads. Looking very, very good. Let's keep going into the second half. Hopefully keep that up. Come on. Come on. Let's try and hang on to this victory. 60 minutes gone now. Boney clears. Oh dear, this is worrying because Oxford have got the ball. Oxford are looking good. Hayden forces a save from Miles Boney. Half an hour to go. Oh dear, I was just about to make some changes. Into the middle it goes. Header away by Hayden. It's back in again. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, Boney saves it. Safe pair of hands. Oh dear, what's going to happen here? Boney clears. No. No, that's not good. It's forward again. Header from Fieldson finds Kuyar. Hayden. Now he has Norburn. It's Glatzel. Glatzel finds Maresma. Maresma down the right-hand side now. Gets it forward to Romeo Beckham. Beckham still there. It's Maresma over the bar. Unlucky there. But that was a good move. 70 minutes gone. I was honestly just about to make more substitutions, but highlight again. Yeah, don't really want to be going defensive, to be honest, but that's over the bar. Right, let's have a little look at what we could do. So Norburn could come off for Robert Briggs. Ofudu on for Maresma. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Right, 20 minutes to go. Come on, experience is going to see us out here. That's the plan anyway. We have 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. We're going to go defensive now. Oh, that looked like there was going to be a highlight there, but we're okay. And I think we're going to hang on for 3 massive points. And Paul Glatzel is the hero. What can I say? I mean, he is just absolutely awesome, isn't he? But there you go. Glatzel ends his goal drought. He inspires the win. We're going to put our arm around him and say, very, very well played, sir. And that's a bit of a sigh of relief. That's our first victory in the league since October. And hopefully it will start something good because we've got Bolton next. That's going to be tricky, but we have got a difficult run of fixtures over the next few matches. So that's where we're going to leave it for today. If you have enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching and goodbye.